Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the NZXT Rogue small form factor case. This type of mini chassis is best known as a small form factor case and is used primarily for LAN parties since it's so transportable. A case harness is included for just this reason. These small form factor cases are also a popular option for a home theater PC setup. This case is constructed from thick aluminum, so it's really sturdy. At the front there's a lock, two USB ports, a microphone jack, headphone jack, and an external serial ATA port. There are two vertical blue LEDs for power, and here's the hard drive activity LED. This case also comes with a door which is held into place by magnetic force. There are two 5¼ drive bays and one external 3½ drive bay. At the bottom is the power button and reset button. At the top of the case is a small window, but no ventilation or fans. The left side panel has one included 120mm intake fan, but another optional 120mm fan can be installed. Also, note the dust filters that are on the openings on the left side panel. The right side panel has one included 120mm exhaust fan, but another optional 120mm fan can be installed. Note that the exhaust fan ports do not have any dust filters, and this really makes sense because only the intake fan ports would require dust filters. At the back is an included 120mm blue LED exhaust fan, and here's where a standard ATX power supply and the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed. There are 4 expansion slots and thumb screws throughout. Since this is a small form factor case, it fits micro ATX form factor motherboards. The top panel can be removed by taking out a single thumb screw and sliding it off. Also, both the side panels can be very easily removed by just taking out 2 screws at the top of each panel. They just slide up and come out like so. This open design makes it very easy to access the inside of the case. Additionally, the motherboard tray can be completely taken out of the case by removing 4 thumb screws. This makes installing or removing computer parts very simple. There are 2 hard drive cages, one on each side of the case, and 2 hard drives can be installed in each for a total of 4 hard drives, which is excellent for a small form factor case. All of the drive bays, including the 5¼ drive bays, have rubber, and this is to prevent vibrations. The only drive bay that does not have rubber is the external 3½ drive bay. A power supply bracket is also included. This is very handy because it means you can mount this bracket to the power supply outside of the case and then slip the power supply in from the back instead of having to install the power supply inside the case. And that can be very cumbersome, especially in a small form factor case. At the bottom are 4 soft rubber feet which have excellent anti-vibration properties and won't scratch the surface. Finally, have a listen to the stock cooling. Other than the fact that the motherboard tray is a little flimsy, it's a bit bulkier than most other small form factor cases on the market, and there is some wasted space on the inside of the case that they probably could have utilized. It's a brilliant small form factor case, one of the best currently on the market. And something I forgot to mention is that it does fit full-length video cards. Overall, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.